Yeah, welcome back to Lion Camp Lottery GH. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. So let's look at this Monday special plan. Yesterday, our first two show only 73 dropped and a single two fielder. So let's look at Monday special. Monday special. Let's look at these short transfers. So we are taking our first plan from Friday Bonanza. Friday Bonanza, the year 2009. Friday Bonanza, year 2009. Starting from event 113. So you meet a single 2 at machine, and if you play with what single 5 at last box winning. Single 2 at machine with single 5 at last box winning. The following week, the single 5 should turn 50 to drop at where? First box winning. Should turn 50 to drop at first box winning. So today we are here. So when you come to this plan, you meet a single 2 with single 5, single 2 at machine with single 5 at last box winning. The following week, the single 5 should turn 50 to play at first box winning. Should turn what 50 to play at first box winning. So today this is the event. So the plan is saying that this single 2 should what jump and come and play. This single 2 should what jump. So our first number will be what? Single 2. Our first number will be single 2. Single 2. So let's take another transfer from. Please, if this is your first time coming across the channel, click on the subscribe button to subscribe to the channel so that anytime we upload a new video, you get access to it, and do well to like the video for me. So let's take our second plan from International Lotto. Event of what? 980. Event 980. So when you come to International Event 980, you meet 13 at second box winning with single 5 at last box winning. 13 at second box winning with single 5 at last box winning. The following week, the single 5 should turn to what? 50 to drop at first box winning and play with what? 19. And play with 19 also at winning. So today this is the event. So when you come to the current, you meet what? Single 5. Sorry, 13 at second box winning with single 5 at last box winning position. The following week, the single 5 should what? Turn 50 to play at first box winning and play with what? 19 also at winning. So today this is the event. This event is very nice. If you have money, you can try it. But I'm picking 50. The plan is saying that this single 5 that played at where? Last box winning and 10-50 to first box winning. Today the 50 should what? Repeat. Or the single 5 should counter 50 or 10-50. So let's pick 50 here. But if you have money, you can try the event. The numbers on the event, we have 21, 66, 50, 90, and what? 54. 21, 66, 50, 90, and 54. But I'm picking 50 from this plan. 50 from this plan. So let's look at our last plan, and the main plan. So over here we'll be taking this transfer from Golden Souvenir Raffle. So when you come to Golden Souvenir Raffle, event of what? 1311, 1311. You meet 14 at 4 box machine. It is a machine programming. So the machine side is winning and winning side is machine side. So you meet at 14 at 4 box machine. So when you come to the current at event of what? 904, you meet at 14 at 4 box machine. From the 14 at 4 box machine, you count. From the 14 at 4 box machine. From the 14 at 4 box machine. From the 14 at 4 box machine, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. You meet single 5 at winning with a setting group 1, 55 to drop at where? First and what? Last box winning. From the 14 at winning, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. You meet single 5 with a setting group 1, 55 to drop at where? Center and last box winning. So when you come to the current, at event of 914, after the 14 at 4 box machine, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. You meet single 5 at winning with a setting group 1, which is 10, and this 10 happens to be the counterpart of the 55. This one use single 5, 10, single 5, 10, and this one use what? Single 5. Sorry, this one use single 5, 55, single 5, 55, single 5, 55, and this one use what? Single 5, 10, and the 10 is the counterpart of the 55, so it is the same plan. It is the same plan. So after the 14 at 4-box machine, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. You meet single 5 with a certain group 1, which is 10, and this one 2 will give you what? After the 14, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. You meet single 5 with a certain group 5, which is 55, and this 55 is the counterpart of the 10. So the plan is saying that the following week, the single 5 should turn what? 50. So that the group 1 that the single 5 played with will also turn 55. The 55 should turn, and if 55 turn, it is the same 55. So this single 5 should turn 50, so that the group 1 that he played with will also turn what? 55. So 55, when 55 turn, it is the same 55. So when you come to the current, the plan is saying that this single 5 should what? Turn 50. So that the group 1, which is 10, the counterpart of the 55, should also turn what? Single 1. So the plan is set for us to get a win. So this is the next event. So after the single 5 turn 50 to play at first box winning, and the 55 also turn what? The same 55. Today, this is the next event. This is the next event. So this plan is saying that this 50, this single 5 that turned to at 50 to play at first box winning, the what? This single 5 that turned to 50 to play at first box winning, the 50 should repeat, so that the single 5 should what? Jump. The 50 should repeat, so that the single 5 should jump, so that this 55 that played and turn 55, because 55 is unturnable. When it turns, it is the same 55. This 55 played and turned the following week to the same 55. Today, the 55 should counter to what? Single 10. The 55 should counter to single 10. And it also what? Played the 55 at machine. So the 55 should counter to single 10. And where? And what? Moved. The 55 should move and play and what? Counter to what? 10. The 55 should move and counter to at 10. So that this single 5 that 10 to 50, the 50 should also what? Repeat, so that the single 5 will also what? Jump. So we are picking. So when you come to the current, the current use single 10, which is the counterpart of what? The 55, and the 10 what? 10 to single 1. So today this 10, that 10 to single 1, the 10 should what? Counter 55. The 10 should counter 55, so that this 50 should what? Repeat, and this single 5 should what? Jump and play. So we already have 50 in our numbers. So we'll be adding single 5, 55, 10. Yes, so these are the best 5 numbers. But the event, the remaining numbers on the event are what? 15 and what? 78. 15 and what? 78. 1578. So if you have the means, you can add it. The 1578. If you have the means, you can add it to make it 7 numbers. And then 1578. So if you have the means, you can add it and then try. Even 1 CD each before you now fire these 5 numbers. Yes, so the plan, as I said earlier on, this 50 should what? Repeat. And earlier on, I showed you a transfer from international lotto where the 50 was also repeating. So today, this 50 should what? Repeat as our banker. So today, my banker is 50. 50 is my banker. So after the 50 repeat, repeat, this single 5 should also what? This single 5 should also jump and play with it. So today the two is what? 50 single 5. This is the main two of 50 single 5. And you can also try 50 55. 50 55. Yes. 50 the main two is what? 50 single 5. But you can also try 50 55 small. And the 1 to 90 banker is what? 50. And the event, the 5 numbers we are pairing, we have single 2, 50, single 5, 55, 10. And the remaining two numbers left on the event is 1575. So if you have the means, you can add it. But if you don't have the means, just spam these 5 numbers and try these two show. This is the main two show: 50, single 5, 50, single 5. And the second two show is what? 50, 55. And the 1 to 90 banker is 50. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if this is your first time coming across it. And kindly like the video for me. Thank you very much. Bye.